Right, we're back. 2 videos in one day. Some strange for me. So let's have a look at the stash ads that I got, and we'll start with my good friend Mr. Al Woods. As you know, he's building the 1/72 T35, and he kindly bought me the 135 version from Zvezda. I've never actually opened the boxes, so we'll have a quick gander in here. I know it's a massive vehicle, so they haven't even broke a seal on the thing. I just fancied buying it, so he kindly got me it for Christmas, which was nice, and I sent him something, obviously in return. But this was a nice surprise because it's a bit of a beast. I love Zvezda boxes; they're so thick and chunky. Like you say, when you look at the length of the bloody thing, look at the length of it. It's going to take some building, but I've got a diorama ready for this one. But there's plenty of parts. We've got the decals, we've got the usual fare from the Zvezda, all individually packed. That looks a nice kit. If anybody wants a little kit review of that, please let me know, and I'll do one. I know it's an older kit, but it's a nice kit. And so you've got on the back of the box there, you can see how big, well, we can't really see how big the vehicle actually is. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turrets, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 5 turrets. It's a hell of a size. It really is. It's slow cumbers, and it says it's got 478 parts and it's 27.7 centimeters long. So it's a fair bit of a beast, like it really is. You've seen the thing, the border tiger. I did that before Christmas because that came early and I was allowed to have it. This one I picked up myself recently is the Italieri Sherman. Let me just bring this up here and then we can see better. I just fancied this little Sherman. I've got the Dragon one, but I just fancy doing it with these. You know, the wearing stuff. So this will maybe be a donor kit, and I might just nick the things off of that. I'll see. We'll see if it fits and whatever. If not, I've got a template on how to make them with plastic card. So yeah, I think it was 23 quid. I picked it up from Models for Sale, which is online, UK company. And you know, it's not a bad little kit. It doesn't look a bad little kit at all. You've got plenty of decals. Well, don't look too bad. I say we've got plenty of decals there, and typical Sherman. You got the wood texture on there. You've got the tracks. Never built one before. Never built an Italieri tank, so this could be the first one I do get round to building it. And then we have obviously the parts that I really want to try and replicate for the Dragon one as well. So yeah, it was a nice little kit. To say I only paid 23 quid for it, and that was including delivery, so I was quite pleased with that. That came yesterday. Oh, let's go back. So this one came today from my good friend Paul. We did a swap, so it's a stash ad, and he gave me the UFX Ambulance. The K2Y ambulance. I've never built a ambulance vehicle like this ever, so it's been a nice change to build something like this. I know Paul's got the Gecko one, but yeah, it looks a nice little build, something different from me. I've never built anything like that before, so it was nice of him. We just said we did a little kit swap, and it's got photo etch parts and a bit of interior detail as well. So I don't know about the actual thing at the back, but I can always try and scratch build some, couldn't we, or try and do something with it. But yeah, that's not bad at all. Thank you, Paul. Very nice indeed. This one I picked up just after the new year. I don't know, I just fancy building it. I know apparently it's the wrong shape, this, that and the other, but I just fancy building it along the way. And it was quite expensive, like 58, 60 quid, and I went onto Amazon and I couldn't believe it was $29.99, so I had to get it at that price, you can't know. This is the Object 292 experimental tank. It's got a 152mm barrel. on it, so you know, typical trumpeter. I'm not bothered if it's the wrong shape. It's, you know, there's only one being ever made, so you know, I've got the usual trumpeter fare, and it's based on a T72 chassis. The turret is slightly different. So you got that like a extra box on the back, and it's a 152mm barrel, which is on the large side. Again, that's it in there. It's a two-piece, but I'm sure we could knock the seam out of that because it runs along the side. I'm sure we were caught with that, but yeah, I just thought for 29k we'll get it, and that's the actual vehicle there. If you can see, that's what it's. Hell of a big bugger, or barrel is, especially for such a, it looks like such a small turret for a big barrel. But yeah, so I don't know if it's the same price, it may not be, but there was only 2 left when I ordered it. $29.99 I paid for it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, if you look at the side views there, you can see how long the barrel actually is for the vehicle. You think it's going to tip forward, wouldn't you? You get the PE with it as well. So it'll be interesting build. It's somewhere along the line, and it's got some armour. Armour plating, or whatever you call it, the box. I can't never remember what it's called. Yeah, it looks a nice chunky vehicle to build. That could be like a side build for me, I think. Like Paul's doing the Kettenkrad. I think I may do that. I don't usually build 2 items at once because like my brain would just explode, so I may try and see what happens. If I don't, I'll just put it to the side and concentrate on the main build, but I'd like to do that at some point. This one as well. This is the one I was after just for the box art. As you know, my favourite is a T3485. So this is the Yugoslav Wars. I would love to, just the camouflage, it just drew me to the box straight away. It's typical mini art stuff, all packed in one bag, but you've got the PE, you've got clear parts, you've got the I like a mini art instruction booklets, they're nice. So which one am I going to do? Eventually, just for the colour, here's the Croatian one. I think it's Croatia. Yeah, here's that one there. That's what I'm going to try and do really. So that's going to be not too difficult because it looks like, you know, somebody's just gone on with a spray can, doesn't it, and just sprayed the colours. But yeah, I think I'll do that. And it says it's got an unusual to see a 50 cal on top of a T3485. So yeah, and the colours are there. I don't know what uses the colours. Usually from Mini Art. Let's have a look. A few different versions. Like to. There's the paint guide. I think there's 1, 2, 3. I think it's 6 different versions. Here we are. We've got Vallejo, Mr. Colour, AK, Real Colours, Mission Models, Ammo of Mig and Tamiya. So, nice. Very nice. And this one, obviously, this is what my wife bought me, this one. So, which is nice of her. I collect T34s, but I might get that. I've seen that at a reasonable price as well. But I'd like to go like from the early T3485s up until even the Korean War. I believe there's some still in action even today in some of the African countries, so I believe. But yeah, so that's a lovely kit. I'm really looking forward to getting that one. I was really looking forward to seeing that come through the door. As soon as I seen the box art, when I seen it being released, I said, right, that's got to be one of the #1 kits for me to get. So yeah, I've got that. And I haven't built any paper tigers, paper pandas for a long time. I think the last one I probably built was probably the, was it the E100 or E75? A long time ago. So I just fancied this. I just fancied building this, and I got it at a good price off AliExpress. I think I paid 42 quid, including delivery, for this one. It's a big beast. I just fancy the box art. Again, the box art really draws me to kits, as they're supposed to anyhow. So it's It's the Type 205 Munchen, super heavy, so it's a bit like the mouse I would presume, but as you can see it's rather large. And there's the turret inside there. Again, not millions and millions of parts, and I've never seen tracks like this. Look at these tracks. I went to have a look at them, but never opened the bag. Just have a gander at these. I think you have to add them together, obviously, because they're in sections, but you're never going to really see the tracks because of the side skirts. And they're actually rubber, and to be perfectly honest, for what you're going to see, they're fine. They're really nice detail actually, and nice and flexible. Nice, and they've got little pin marks to add them. No, you haven't. They've actually got pins. They've actually got pins to add to the end result, if you see what I mean. Obviously this is there, you've got a pin to go through each section, but that's really nice. That's really nice, that. I like that. And the track's got nice detail. So it won't be a massive part count on something like this. I think the suspension's probably got the most parts. Let me just fold that back over. And that's the tub. Again, see how big it is. You've got PE, 2-piece barrel there again. It's fairly straightforward. There's nothing on there. You should be able to get the seam out of that. Not a problem. And I'm going to see if maybe the one of the mouse gun probably fit it. Maybe, I'm not too sure. You've got there's the pins for the tracks there. You've got polycaps. You've got PE, the decals, and obviously the destructions. So that's another one I could look forward to at some point. Yes, so that's what I got at Christmas. My Christmas haul, which is very nice. Another kit. Yeah, so that's it. That's the Christmas stash ads as well. So I should walk that back over there, and yeah, that's it. I think that's it. I think I bought anything else or got presents given. I can't remember what else. I'm sure that's it. I'm sure there's one more and I can't think what it is. No, it's gone. It's gone. If I remind her, I'll mention it somewhere along the one of my updates and things like that. So this is Greg signing off again. So thank you for viewing and seeing what I've got for Christmas, and we shall see you soon again for another update on the GSU 122S from Dragon. So we'll catch you very soon. So this is Greg signing off, and we'll see you soon.